Hello and welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities Tarot. My name is Rochelle and I'm doing a reading for the collective. This is for the coming week. Whenever you see this, it's for the coming week for you. And it's timeless in general. So, of course, take what resonates. And I'm just going to dive right in. I'm going to start with the wisdom of the oracle, get the baseline of the story, and then clarify with as many other decks as possible. Lioness Kitty Cat is here. Good morning. And the sun. So great to have you guys here. Thanks for being here. All right. So what do we have? We have building blocks. Number 28. Oh, no place like home in reverse, number 50. And to the sea in reverse, number 7. I need to read in the book for a minute. No place like home in reverse. I feel like that is about well, let's see. Yeah, there are times when what is familiar and known is not the best choice. Um because of our past, our previous experiences, how we relate to people, situations, it can feel familiar, and so that's why we're drawn to it, but it's not necessarily good for us. Oh, we've got some serious kitty scratching confirmation. um okay, so then to the sea. Have that? Yeah. When external conditions appear to block every attempt to move forward, there is no hidden message for you to decipher. Like the ocean, the tides of experience ebb and flow. You are in a natural cycle, so know that things will flow again in due course. Okay. This feels like a rebuilding. Rebuilding from the ground up and setting the intention or needing to be aware of what's not working or what you've been drawn to in the past that has eventually crumpled. And and it, there's a there's a it's like I'm getting like you've stalled out, or you're dealing with a situation, a circumstance that is it's just you're in the ebb of things, and it's not time to move right now, and I think it's because of needing to rebuild. Once you get that foundation created, once you build up some kind of stability and structure, then it'll be time to take action in some way. And this is all happening because you're having to do something that is unfamiliar, that it's like stretching outside of your comfort zone, realizing that you need you need to try to do something completely different than you've done before, or let yourself be open to new people, new experiences that don't necessarily fit the mold or fit what you are initially attracted to. All right. So, I'm going to put these. Let me get some cards from the Kipper deck. We've got marriage. This could be part of that same message. This could be something else. Oh, itchy nose. It's a sign. It means something. Okay. What is that? Number three, marriage. Number three, distant horizons. 36. Oh my God. Courthouse. Um, this is what you're building. I mean, you could be working on eventually, let's see, how do I say this? You could have the intention, say it's a romantic relationship that you're thinking about, or that you've struggled with that kind of thing. Um, you know that in the long term you want to find someone that you can settle down with. And with that distant horizons there, it's going to take a minute to um again, with this needing to get away from what's unfamiliar. You need to try to open yourself to people that, um, yeah, like I said, there's not an initial like urge to move forward with somebody or to even talk to somebody, and it's kind of like just surrendering to just like being curious about who's out there. Now, it doesn't have to be about marriage or a romantic connection. This marriage can speak to like a merger, um, coming together with somebody to create to like for example, like going into business with somebody. Um, but ultimately, what's happening here is that if you stay on this right track, if you do the shadow work, if you pay attention to those signs, the red flags, um, or you do enough kind of reflection on the past and yourself, you're going to you're going to gain some kind of understanding about um, how to get what you want ultimately, how to make something official and um, long lasting. Hey, Redbeard made it. And Mojo Tarot is here. Awesome. So glad you guys made it. All right. So let's get some cards from the Osho Zen Tarot. We've got breakthrough. Sweet. Number 11. What is 11 again? Is that it's justice. Justice card is Libra. Although this deck is different from traditional tarot. Thunderbolt. That's the Tower. Wow. This is very powerful energy. And success. The Six of Fire. Dang. Okay. We have a major shakeup here. You mm, mm, I feel like this has to do with this rebuilding. You have to bust through. You have to break everything down. You're having some kind of huge wake up call, epiphany, some kind of understanding. You're finally busting out of some kind of thoughts or behaviors, patterns, habits that have been holding you back. And you're finally like you're coming out the other side, and you're shining so brightly. This is like having done that introspection, that inner excavation, and suddenly it's just you unearth something, and it's just like "Pwah!" Explodes out. You in this breakthrough, you understand that all this stuff needs to fall away. um Different parts, aspects of yourself. There's a this cleansing, all the chakras are on fire, and it's like just getting zapped. And it's, in a sense, it's like the phoenix. um this is a bright energy, though, that is it's there's a surrender here, because this character is here in the lotus pose and is just allowing everything to happen. um and I feel like this is it's understanding, it's being aware of and working with all those energies that you've held on to, anything new, whatever is going on in your mind, in your heart. It's coming to terms with all of that. And on the other side of all this, kind of, I mean, it feels like destruction, but it's sort of like there's an ego death happening here. And on the other side of it is success. Um, it, it's recognition. It's, I don't know, this tiger is walking on the planet. Like maybe you're gonna be celebrated around the world, or you're gonna decide to go out, go travel, go on some kind of journey, um, connect with others around the world that could speak to this marriage. Um, but first, before all this can happen, there needs to everything needs to the fire needs to go out, everything needs to be cleansed. There's already this kind of building, like busting out of, ooh, like I said, what was holding you back. um and it's all happening in divine timing. And divine timing is annoying because it simply means that, it's about things happening when they happen, not in any particular time frame. And it requires patience and, you know, potentially trying to distract yourself um, from what you really are hoping for in the long term. It's kind of being neutral and just knowing, like, I know something good is coming to me eventually, so I'm just gonna hunker down. I'm gonna bide my time, and blam, like all of a sudden, everything just kind of explodes, and it's amazing. This is coming down the pipeline, so yeah. Um, what am I doing now? Get some cards from the good tarot. Queen of Fire, the Fool. So we've got Aries here. We've got basically all fire signs: Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. What I say? Libra, Scorpio, more fire. Yeah. And Empress. Libra and Taurus. Um, wow. The Queen of Fire very, it's a very creative energy. It's kind of, it's being that person that kind of gathers people. It's like a she acts as kind of like a magnet to bring other people together to collaborate in a creative way. Um, and is somebody who is able to do this because of being very dynamic and um, kind of lights up a room when she walks in. And I say she because it's a queen, anybody can embody this energy. But it's feeling really confident about starting something new, taking a leap of faith in a new direction. I feel like this has to do with where you're heading. The success has to do with um, being really happy and comfortable with who you are, being very nurturing, able to nurture yourself, nurture others, uh, and really kind of embracing that feminine energy. We all have it within us. We all have feminine and masculine. And it's like that feminine energy is very receptive and draws people in. Um, this could also be you deciding to take a leap of faith toward somebody who you consider to be very nurturing, very kind, loving. Maybe maybe they're already a parent. Maybe they're your parent. um, the or this could be some you could be the empress and there's somebody here who is wanting to take a leap of faith toward you in terms of some kind of creative collaboration. um yeah. So go with the Queen of the Moon oracle. Blossoming, number 33. See, again, we have this creative energy. She's playing the violin, um creating music, creating art of some kind, doing something that is very enjoyable. Beauty, number 20. We have a glow up here on our hands with the Empress, the Queen of Fire, this beauty, this blossoming. It's like it's this is what comes after all of this kind of gets destroyed, gets burnt away. It's like you're being rewired. And that's the thing with the tower. It's destruction for the sake of creation. The tower always comes down when something isn't built on on a solid foundation. It's faulty. It needs to completely be destroyed. And what comes out of this is just like in a forest fire, there are certain seeds that won't grow until there has been a forest fire, and that's what it's like. That's what's happening is there's this amazing growth and blossoming. See, she's holding the, I don't know, wheat or whatever. It's this is your essence is coming to the surface from wherever it was held back, trapped even. This is the core energy of who you are. And attraction, 44. You are becoming like a magnet. Other people are seeing you, other people are recognizing that you are you're this new person. There's something different about you, and somebody in particular or many people are very attracted to how you show up, to this energy that you're exuding. And it's like you're creating some kind of success for yourself, whatever it is you're doing. It's something that is fulfilling to you, it's something that's very enjoyable, it's very creative in nature, and it's like you're coming back to yourself. Maybe this has something to do with getting in touch with what you used to love to do as a child. um, but you're finally like settling into, oh, like this feels right. This is me. This is who I really am. I'm not going to hide myself anymore. I'm not going to, try and make myself small in order to make other people comfortable. This is you owning your awesomeness, and then just naturally people are drawn to that. It's quite a reading. It's really amazing. Let me get a card from the Mystical Shaman Oracle. Eagle, number 16. That's a very, very spiritual animal in the shamanic tradition. It represents um, source, the universe, spirit, whatever you want to call it. Okay. Have you become trapped in your daily routine and feel you do not know where to go and what to do next? Yeah. Have you lost your sense of purpose? Eagle invites you to take a deep breath and spread your wings. When was the last time you opened them? Eagle reminds you that your spirit was born to soar to the heavens. As you contemplate choices, ask yourself, do I want to live in a chicken coop, sheltered from life, counting the regular feedings, or do I want to soar like an eagle? If your answer is the latter, then you must accept Eagle's invitation and embrace the courage that will help you choose freedom. And that's what all this is. Choosing freedom, choosing to break out of wherever you've been feeling stuck, wherever you've been feeling lost, but also kind of going with the flow, letting there's there's nothing you can do specifically except follow the energy, follow what's happening. Wait for the signs, wait for those moments when you can get your foot in the door. And in the meantime, just focusing on yourself as much as possible in terms of breaking out of whatever has been holding you back. But it's going to be a natural thing. It's not going to be something that you can force and just decide, I'm going to have a breakthrough today. It's the kind of thing that just, it kind of happens. And then it's like, oh, and there could be some kind of catalyst that causes this. But know that it's time for you to soar. So, yeah. Yeah. I want, let me pick some cards from my little rune deck. This little Deck gets forgotten. I've had it for a very long time. We have protection. Number 10, disruption. Uh-huh. Yeah, there's a big shakeup coming. Number 19 and gateway. Number 21. Yeah, this is just reiterating. You're protected as you go through some major disruption in your life. I'm getting energy never dies, it just changes form. Whatever disruption is happening, it is the gateway to some kind of breakthrough. You are fully protected as this is happening, as this breakthrough happens. It could be uncomfortable, it could be painful, but it's okay. You're gonna survive, you're gonna get through it. And it may not be, it may be the kind of thing where you suddenly kind of you get shaken from the inside and you're just like, oh, I understand now. You're being guided to go on a new path, to go through some kind of portal, some kind of gateway that is it's going to take you to a whole new world, a whole new you, ultimately. All right, where are we at? How about we get abundance angel, abundance angels, angel glasses again. Release jealousy. Jealousy is an affirmation that you don't have something and the universe manifests exactly as you affirm. Let other people's successes inspire rather than frustrate you. If you can have it, if they can have it, so can you. Let other people's successes inspire you rather than frustrate you. Maybe that's a part of what's been going on is you've been feeling frustrated because you see other people kind of doing their thing and breaking out and expanding and living their best life, and you're like, why can't I have that? And that could be a part of this breakthrough, is recognizing where your own attitudes have been keep holding you back ultimately. um being happy for other people and being grateful for what you have in your life, for all the good that you've already created and manifested. So let's finish with an inner wisdom card, right? Maybe. Yeah, why not? My positive thoughts create a positive life. You can reshape your thinking so that you never have to think in negatives again. You and only you choose your thoughts. Reshape your thinking. That is not an easy thing to do, but it is possible. Um, it's just like any kind of muscle you work out. You have to do it consistently. You have to keep going back and using that, lifting that weight in order to become stronger. My positive thoughts create a positive life. So this definitely has to do with changing your thinking, stepping into, yeah, the again, the essence of you, what you find beautiful, who you, or what you love to do, whatever create way you like to create. Um, and you want to go towards, there's going to be people attracted to you, but ultimately you want to pay attention to what you're attracted to. And I get the impression that what you have been attracted to is going to totally change, because you're going to start going toward some new things, with this full things that feel unfamiliar but seem kind of exciting at the same time. So, all right, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day and week, wherever you are in the world, and I will see you on the next video. Mwah. And thanks so much for liking, subscribing, and sharing.